Hello everyone and welcome to Thoughts on Dragon Ball Super. This is episode 42. So I had to peek on this one, and well, this one surprised me big time because I had no idea what was going on. But at least the good news is I finally understand what's going on. Anyways, we got some recap, the fact of what happened previously. We got this victory celebration that's going to be held on Earth. Bulma's actually setting it up. Monaka is invited. Beerus tries to figure out how to get Goku not to bother Monaka. And Whis just jokingly says, "Tell the truth." And Beerus is like, if he does, then Goku and Vegeta's motivation will lower. And also he's a god of destruction, and being caught lying will affect his authority, and Omni King will think bad of him. And Whis mentions that it is for his own sake is why he's lying, and Beerus is like, yeah, you have a problem with it? And of course, well, Whis makes sure that he's not going to get screwed over or killed, so he's like, yeah, no. So anyways, it turns out Monaka actually is busy at work anyways, so he's not able to attend. Meanwhile, on Earth, we see Marin and Chaozu playing. I don't remember what's the cat's name. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a good Dragon Ball Z fan, but I don't remember his name. I just remember he was a pal of Yamcha. Anyway, so they're playing around. The food is being laid out. Gohan apparently will be late to coming here, and apparently there's going to be a bingo game, which basically makes me say, deja vu, damn it. Deja freaking vu. So you're telling me what kind is going on is like, after watching the movie, or basically people are watching a series and then watch the movie, will technically say, okay, so they took episode 4 and beyond and technically moved it from the cruise ship into this party that we're getting right here. Yeah, I don't know. Since this came after the movie, yeah, I don't know. I don't freaking know. Anyways, so Goku might be training some. Apparently he's not there yet. Vegeta wants to wait for Beerus, and everyone talks about Beerus's rage moment from last time and the fact that he was hogging all the food. But this time around, Bulma made sure she made lots of food, and someone actually ordered sweets from far away. I think it was Jacko. And oh damn, it turns out the delivery boy is none other than Monaka. Oh my gosh, how could this get any worse? Of course, you do have to ask yourself so I don't know how to do this. I would figure that Beerus and Whis would check on his job, because if he delivers, especially on this day, if he delivers somewhere near Earth, then everything falls apart. Their plan falls apart. Their lie falls apart. You would figure they actually would try to block that, but apparently no, they had no tabs on him. They just know he was working. That's it. It's like, shouldn't you have figured out where he's going to do the delivery, where his deliveries are today? I'm just saying. Anyways, Monaka actually explains a bit of why he's in a suit and why in the world he's being a delivery boy. And Chi-Chi actually marvels the fact of he's super strong and he has a job. So we get to see where Goku is. Goku is at his job, which he's actually a farm worker. He actually runs the tractors, and we saw that in 2 episodes. So instead of actually working and plowing, he actually is asleep on the freaking roof of the plow. So he's asleep. Well, anyways, meanwhile, Hercule actually mispronounced Monaka's name, and then Hercule tries again to get Monaka to actually be a part of his gym. And it turns out, which this is foreshadowing, it turns out that Hercule made a costume of Monaka, and the girl who was wearing it was like, man, it's so sweaty, so hot in it. But yeah, so that comes into play. It actually comes into play. So Bulma gets him to stay. Yeah, she actually convinces Monaka to stay. Then Trunks and Goten actually fights over the sweets that he delivered, and meanwhile he was nearby and he got knocked into a table. Yeah, he got flung into the table, and yeah, he started crying after he came to. Others talk about Monaka and actually being weak, and Piccolo refuses to answer the fact of could he actually be weak. So Beerus and Whis is there now, and then oh crap. And then Bulma talks about how Monaka wasn't invited, and then she whispers, so Monaka might actually be weak, isn't he? He's a weakling. And then Beerus freaks out. Vegeta gets Bulma to stop doing what she's doing, stop talking to him in that way. The others are like, oh, so Monaka actually is a weakling? And then Whis is like, well, the truth is out. And Beerus is like, I guess it seems so. So you have Goku, who is not there, but it could be trouble if he finds out. So Beerus decides to make them keep it a secret, all of them. And Goku did instant transmission, and there he is, and everyone's freaking out. And then Chi-Chi gives a diversion telling him to go home, change it to something nicer. You're in your work clothes, you're dirty, go home. So he goes home. Beerus says he was saved by the good wife. My gosh, that is so funny. Too bad when this actually airs, Funimation can actually make that fun joke, because over in the United States, we got this TV show called The Good Wife. But sadly, it actually ended this week. I think it did. So yeah, while I'm actually recording this, The Good Wife, the TV series, has ended. But chances are you guys can find it on Netflix and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, Bulma continues, and Vegeta is trying to stop her, stopping her, and mentions that he has a good reason, and he figured out the reason why. He kind of got the reason why he did it. He did it because of the Earth was in peril, and also he needed Vegeta and Goku to actually be as powerful as they could and be motivated, which is true, but technically the full truth, and I said this last time, is that the full truth is he wanted them to actually be motivated and continue to motivate them, which I guess that's the full truth. I guess Vegeta's truth is the full truth, but whatever. Anyways, Beerus mentions it's true. He admits it's true. Whis tells the importance of the secrets, and Goku is back, and Goku tries to get Monaka to spar with him, but Beerus is like, no, you got to do 1 trillion sit-ups and 1 trillion reps, and then after that, you could actually go against Monaka in a sparring match. And it turns out that Beerus is shocked that Goku actually would do it, and he did it. And then others try to figure out a plan, and Goten thinks of a transformation to fool Goku. So yeah, Monaka will have a fake transformation that he can do. And then Trunks asks Beerus to wear the costume. There's the foreshadowing there. And then Beerus is pissed about having to wear the costume, and Trunks gets some. Yeah, he actually gets in some, so you can see that Trunks is kind of gets some characteristics from his mom. So Goku was being smart. He actually just decided to do what Mikey did in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. Yeah, kind of did that type of technique. So he was able to do it very, very fast and skip numbers because, well, if he does it a certain way, he's able to do it faster. So anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, Chi-Chi explains something about Goku and his learning and stuff like that. So Goku has Monaka by the arm, and here we go. He's trying to pull it, but there's some delays. Chaozu doesn't move to keep Goku still, and Goku is trying so hard, and he broke through it, and then Krillin decides to do Solar Flare, and that actually makes the idea of he transformed, and Beerus is trying to come to terms with wearing the suit. And he did it. So Goku bought it, and he sends his Beerus Kai, but he decides to just say, oh, well, I guess Monaka actually is as powerful as Beerus. Well, because, remember, he can go toe-to-toe to Beerus, so I guess that does kind of make sense in that sort of way. But anyways, Bulma gets them to move to a sparring area. And Bulma is talking to Beerus as if he's Monaka, and Bulma is getting some. Yeah, she decides to actually talk freaking Beerus way down. I mean, to the point of where he could actually just destroy the world by what she says. And Vegeta's freaking out because she's talking to him like that. And Beerus actually throws a punch at Goku. Yeah, as soon as they actually make it to the sparring point, and they go at it. And what's even worse is that the suit is not durable. It ripped when Goku punches. So it ripped, and now Beerus has to southpaw him. He has to put one hand behind his back and fight him off. And then Vegeta mentions the fact of Beerus' temper, and if things doesn't go his way, he could destroy the world. And now Bulma finally frets on what she told him. It's like, yeah, you should have been cautious of what you told him. And for those who love Bulma, go ahead, thumbs it down. I know you love Bulma. Go ahead, thumbs it down. Anyway, so Beerus takes a few hits, and Vegeta and Piccolo makes it up there. So Goku now thinks that Monaka can control people as well. And Beerus powers up, and it turns out he's enjoying this match. He's enjoying it. And Beerus starts to beat up Goku. Yeah, he beats him up. Whis actually mentions that he's enjoying himself, and he's also eating. Yeah, Whis is actually eating right now. And more damage on the suit. And then Beerus actually decides to finish it. And there was a massive wave, and then freaking Bulma complains about it and says like, oh my gosh, West City could get destroyed by how much you guys are fighting now and the damages. And well, Whis is just eating some more. And then Goku powers up, and Beerus does too. And Bulma is like, oh my god! And Whis is still eating. And then all of a sudden, Whis shows up, stops the fight. It wasn't Chaozu. It was actually Yamcha's friend, the cat friend. I don't remember the name. But yeah, so the cat guy actually poses as Beerus, and Whis says, well, Beerus says enough. He had enough. Let's go eat. Bulma's relieved. Tien and Yamcha actually enjoyed the fight, and Yamcha and Tien said some stuff too, but I kind of was like, whatever. Anyways, Yamcha was a piece of crap. Yamcha actually said, oh man, it's an amazing fight. Too bad that Monaka was over there passed out during the fight. Oh my gosh, everyone freaks, and there's Monaka over there just standing over there, and Goku is like, what's going on? And Yamcha, oh my gosh, Yamcha, oh my gosh. Beerus is pissed as hell. He's about to freaking go off. And then Goku actually thought he did something like, he did something, which I figured it would have been something like he was, I would say more like what happened to Ninjask and Shed Ninja, if you guys know what that in Pokemon is. It's like they both are two entities that separated from one person. That's what's kind of like what goes on, which does make sense. It's like kind of like what happened to Comrade W. The fact of one person gets knocked out while the other one actually is in control fighting. But there's not two people, there's one, but technically there is two people. But in Goku's mindset, that's kind of like how it goes. So anyways, Goku bought it, and he said, oh, you do something like Boo does. He can separate himself. And he's amazed at what happened. And then after all that fighting, oh my gosh, he's ready to eat. Beerus might never lie again, and now it's truly time for everyone to eat. This episode, I don't have to say it's misleading. I just have to say it was clever how they did it. Yeah, they hyped up the fact that Goku gets to fight Monaka, and then it turns out that no, he actually fights Beerus under a Monaka costume. So is this a good watch or don't watch? I say good watch, but hey, you guys are watching, so you don't have to watch because it's not in America yet. It's not in English. So for those who actually need to listen to this, here you go. I would just say the episode. Oh my gosh, the episode added some details to it, and well, it just adds to the part of what Monaka actually does. I mean, he said he maps the universe, and now we know why, because he's actually a delivery man. Of course, he got to map the universe because he needs to know where he needs to go. And technically, it's Jacko's fault for it all to be unraveled because he's the one that actually wanted the sweets. So we'll see in the next episode if this actually is what I think it is, which I really hope it isn't. The fact of it's kind of deja vu from what happened in the movie. The fact of they had a bingo tournament and like some prizes was a mansion and a big diamond. And, well, technically they did that. I guess bingo is popular. Yeah, because they did bingo at the ship on Bulma's birthday. So that means that I don't know. Dragon Balls have been used, so I don't think they'll be able to actually gather them Anyways, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed and stay tuned for another thoughts on Dragon Ball Super.